Hi guys, I'm grateful you're here and welcome if you're new. This is my first ever Bake and Clean With Me video and I am excited, even though this ended up being a little bit of a fail and I will tell you why later, but that's okay. I am doing a recipe called Mama's Pound Cake that I found on the Food Network website. I have done this cake so many times, but I still always keep the recipe in front of me just to make sure I don't forget anything. And I wanted to say, if you guys are new here and you are not subscribed to my channel and you enjoy cleaning, organization, and just any type of lifestyle content, please click the red subscribe button below so you can join the family. I would love to have you. I softened the butter in the microwave a little bit so it would be easier to mix, and now I'm adding in the shortening so I can incorporate those together. Once the butter and vegetable shortening are mixed together, you add 3 cups of sugar. And I did edit out several of the steps just because it's very repetitive, but you just slowly mix in 3 cups of sugar a little bit at a time and you'll start to see it fluff up. After the sugar's added, you add in 5 eggs, and the way you do it is 1 at a time. So you add an egg and then you beat it so it gets incorporated, and then you do the next one and then the next one. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the eggs, beating it at probably, I'd say, a medium speed after each one. Okay, so this is the last egg, and if you notice to the right of the screen, my flour is in this canister the same way the sugar was. Well, this is where the fail happened. As I was putting the flour in this bowl, because you have to mix the dry ingredients together, I thought it seemed like just a lot of flour. It's 3 cups, and like I said, I've done this recipe numerous times, and I felt confident. I only counted 3, but the bowl just looked so full, but I was like, whatever, I'll roll with it. I know it's 3 cups. So come to find out, this is actually self-rising flour. My husband forgot when he went to the store that it has to be all-purpose flour. This has happened to me one time before, years ago when I made this cake. We both accidentally bought the wrong thing together. It's never happened again. I didn't even think about it being a possibility. Well, that's what this is. So this nice fluffy flour that I'm mixing right now is self-rising. Get your dry ingredients mixed together, you then go back over to your batter and you add in the flour mixture and the milk, and you alternate them, starting with flour, ending with flour. So I'm doing that again. I left out a lot so it didn't get too repetitious, but I actually use heavy whipping cream because we are old school South and we love a heavy, dense pound cake. This recipe only calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla. If you're paying attention to this video, you will notice that I believe I put 7 teaspoons of vanilla. 1 is not nearly enough. So I add way more vanilla. I will go back over the things that I did change from the recipe, just so you guys know for sure what I did differently, but I just wanted you to take note of that. And now I am using another stick of butter to grease my pan before I add the flour. Once the pan is ready to go, I'm gonna head back over to my mixer and pour in the batter. And I wanted to mention, I got this mixer from my husband's great Aunt May, who unfortunately is no longer with us. But every time I use it, I get a little sentimental, and I just hope that she's watching and that I'm making her proud. But I'm putting the batter in the pan, and I just like to smooth it out. I love this bowl because I can hold on to the bottom of it and pour it. It makes it so easy. So I get it in there and then smooth out the top a little bit, and then I go ahead and put it in the oven. You saw at the beginning, the oven is already preheated to 350 degrees. I set it for an hour. The recipe says an hour to an hour and a half, but having a gas stove, I've noticed things tend to cook a little faster. So I'm gonna set it for an hour and then just make sure I check on it after that. While that is baking, I now have the fun task of the clean with me part, where I'm trying to get my kitchen back together. I accidentally deleted me cleaning off the island. I had done a quick time lapse just so it wouldn't be too long, but it's gone. But as you can see, I did clean everything off, but there is still a whole lot of flour and sugar and everything else on it, so it'll get a good wipe down later. The left side of the sink first because that's where all of that flour went, and just in case I needed to sit anything over there, I wanted to already have it clean. But I have a question. Do you guys love having really hot water in your house? As soon as we moved in our house, I had my husband adjust the temperature to pretty much scalding hot. He doesn't love that I use it without gloves, but I don't care. I love having super hot water, especially in the kitchen. This was another clip that got cut a little short, but I was just taking out the things in the sink that needed to be rinsed and put in the dishwasher before I moved on to the hand washing. let me know if you would like to see more videos like this. You probably already know, if you are not new, that my husband is the chef in our house. He cooks and he grills and he's amazing, but I do have certain things that I make all the time. So I always do baked macaroni and cheese or deviled eggs or this pound cake. There's some pies and other desserts that I do. Like, there's several things that I always do. So I would be happy to start incorporating those in my cleaning videos and do more cook and clean with me. If that interests you, if you prefer just cleaning and just organization and whatever lifestyle content I throw in, then let me know. I value your feedback. Any of my bakers out there, let me know if you've ever had a snafu where you accidentally used self-rising instead of all-purpose flour. What happens, if you don't know, is that it rises way too much and then collapses. So fortunately, I started smelling like a burning smell and put some foil down before it got too bad. But in a little bit, I will show you my oven so you can see what happened. If you guys have an Instagram account, please go over there and follow me at crystal_renee_lifestyle. I try to mention it in every video, and the reason is twofold. One, I love seeing what's going on with you guys and sharing my life with you as well in between YouTube videos. But I don't have a community tab on my channel yet here on YouTube. So that is the easiest way for me to communicate with you. If there's any type of schedule change or anything pertaining to my channel, I can just do a story or make a post over there. So if you would, please follow me, and that will help with updates as well as just hanging out with each other. Take it all in, guys. This is the condition of my oven after my little fiasco, but that's okay. My oven needed to be cleaned again since it's been a while since I filmed that last one. This will just give me a little more work that I have to do. I wanted to go ahead and let you know a couple of the things that I changed from the recipe after trial and error of making it so much. I use heavy whipping cream, as I mentioned before, instead of milk because we like it really heavy and dense. I use a whole lot more vanilla. If you remember that from the beginning, it calls for 1 teaspoon, and I think I put in about 7. And then I add a little more sugar. It calls for 3 cups, and I think I did 3.5 to 4 cups. So as you can tell, we like things really sweet, but it turns out great. And those are the changes that I make. Again, the recipe will be below, and if you want to make those adjustments, I think you'll love it. I'm going to include a picture of the cake at the end. It was an epic fail in the looks department. However, it was truly delicious. We both loved it. So sometimes looks aren't everything. Thank you guys so much for spending the time with me. I always appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, leave me a comment, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. I love you and God bless you. Bye.